I'm Andy the Doorbum from Charlotte, North Carolina. I play and write end-of-the-world music. I have a new record that's a double LP on vinyl with a digital download card, and it's called The Man Killed the Bird, and with the bird he killed the song, and with the song himself.
We started Shuffle to highlight what we thought was the incredible wealth of music talent that exists here in the Carolinas. Studio performances, this is interesting. This is the first time we've done something like this, and it's a chance maybe to see a local artist that works very hard, travels the country, tours, plays very hard, give him a little bit of a shot and a chance to show. He can set up in front of a camera, we can put something together that's fun, and it's as good as anything that you're going to see out there.
Commodities are like the air, they're polluted and everywhere. One of the things I hope not to become. Proprietors are at the wheel, they sell them cheap, they lie and steal, they wreck, we die, the same old races run. And I get a sickness in my throat each time I'm pulled to trust and hope. Used mattresses must always be thrown out. Cleanest man could wash and scrub and still become infected. What's the answer? It must be burned to the ground. What's the answer? It must be burned to the ground. I met a man without his legs, and all he did was cry and beg, failing to say he lost them on his own. When I see him now, he smiles, the teeth of hungry crocodiles, awaiting the next weakling that will come. He has a method of attack, he gets some change and takes it back to buy crack for a hoarder and her tongue. Proprietors are at the wheel, they sell them cheap, they lie and steal, from CEOs to peddlers in the slums. Or from CEOs to peddlers in the slums. And there's a paper we could sign to make it true. If the end is coming, hope it gets here soon. For I bought the things I need to live from those with the best offer. All they sold me was a plot to put a tomb. All they sold me was a plot to put a tomb. I tried to burn the factory, they found a way to punish me. I was sentenced to work till I retired. And then there came a corporate chain, the city when sold them claim to land they had to clear off with a fire. Put the mill folk out of work, their sales figures were then assured. The poor must buy the things they can afford. They seek only submission, yet they call it competition. I can only call it one thing, this is war. I can only call it one thing, this is war. And there's a paper we could sign to make that true. All they sold us was a plot to put a tomb. So I bought the things I need to defend myself against tyrants. If the end is coming, hope it gets here soon. If the end is coming, hope it gets here soon.
I was probably like 9 or 10 years old maybe when I started writing songs. The first thing I did, I had like a tennis racket that I would hit with a pick and a cake pan that I would hit with drumsticks and like stuffed animals that I had different voices for. But we had all original material. The name of our band was The Scruples. I mean, I suppose what drove me to write songs then was a little different than what does now. Now, I mean, you know, it's just kind of basic themes: life, death, God, drugs, psychedelic experiences. You know, probing the mind, trying to find the beauty in the sometimes horrible nature of existence. The guys that play with me now, I mean, we've played together for, me and Buck, I guess, have probably played together for like 5 years, something like that.
I decided to buy myself a banjo about January 2000. This is a good way to gauge the time on this. It was January 2006. I bought a banjo and I've been playing guitar for years, and I started playing it, and part of the way I even learned how to play it, honestly, was just playing along to Andy Doorbum's records. So I just started out as a fan, but I mean, we were friends and we had known each other for years, and I'd seen his other band, IYF Bork, when I was in high school, and so it was kind of like I had a birthday show I was doing, and I said, "Would you mind if I played a couple songs with you?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure," and we just kind of did it, and then I learned like 40 or 50 or 60 more songs.
I guess the first time I ever met Andy was when I was going to shows at the Milestone, and Andy was working the door. You know, I had played in bands with guys that went to school with him, so I mean, there's kind of like that distant connection there. So.
I met Andy about a year ago, maybe a little longer. I think it was at the door at the Snug Harbor. Somehow he found out that I played musical saw and approached me about the album. So
I'm actually really happy to be in Salisbury today, because Salisbury was one of my favorite places to play for a really long time when the bookstore used to be up and it's right across the street. Rainy day, yeah. Some of the best shows we played were there, and it was amazing, and this was like a little hometown for us. Kind of one of the reasons that I decided to do like double LP was to try to, if it wasn't clear to people, to let people know that I'm very serious about this. You know, like this is what I aim to do. You know, I don't plan to stop doing this. I don't think, you know, you're not gonna get rid of me. It's not gonna happen.
I'll be waiting for flowers till I'm dead. I'll be waiting for flowers till I'm dead. And I'll hang from the rafters till I've nothing to say. I will sing till I've nothing to say. My ghost will live on until those who remember are aged and washed away with time. You can take anything with you, but you can leave plenty behind. I'll be leaving you flowers when I'm dead. I'll be leaving you flowers when I'm dead. I'll be leaving you flowers when I'm dead.